Hello, Warwick. I'm Jasira Gay. Welcome to Illinois Valley. We're only a few months away into 2022. There's usually stuff going on in the Valley. If you're afraid of missing out, there's no need to worry. It's all right here. Everyone loves Valentine's Day. Although flowers are a nice gesture, you can't eat them. Good thing we live in Warwick Valley.
Valentine's Day is a special day for you and your loved one. While you can get them a bouquet of flowers or a diamond necklace, there is no better way to show that you appreciate them than giving them a nice feeling in their stomach. On Valentine's Day, there are plenty of sweets for you and your loved one to enjoy. However, we can help you find the perfect candy sweetheart.
Our most popular Valentine's Day chocolate are chocolate-covered strawberries.
So for our most popular donut would be our s'mores donut, which is right here on top. So that is a toasted marshmallow on top, chocolate with marshmallow on top of graham cracker.
While you may have the perfect chocolate or sweet for your special someone, we asked some of the candy shops here in Warwick what is hot this Valentine's Day.
And for Valentine's Day, the donut that I picked for my Valentine's Day, my wife, would be the crumb cake. That is her favorite donut.
If I had to give chocolate to my loved one, I could think of nothing else but my own handcrafted, delicious chocolate hearts.
Everyone has their favorite donut or chocolate, but is it worth going to these shops at all?
People should come to Dream Donuts to try the hot bag of donuts. It's delicious.
I think people should come here because they kind of have the classic gifts that you can get on Valentine's Day. Like everybody basically wants chocolate.
Everyone has that special someone. Here at Warwick Chocolate Company and Dream Donut, we can offer a great selection for Valentine's Day.
I eat from Dream Donuts personally. First of all, because it's a local business, you obviously want to support local businesses. But second off, it's like good quality food, a lot better than some of the fast food you can get around here. So it's a win-win either way.
People would often get their chocolate and donuts from a more expensive store. We asked people around Warwick why they would buy from a local business.
I think that like all the donuts are made like for all the people who come.
Candy is one of those things that can bring two people together. It can also spark a special bond between two people. For Warwick Valley Television, I'm Erin Miller.
Although there's love in the air, there's also lots of candy in our mouths. Make sure to pick some up for the ones you love. As Valentine's Day approaches, love fills the air. But does everyone feel the love?
Not only did St. Valentine die for Almighty God, he also died so you could feel left out on a national holiday. Valentine's Day, like many other holidays, has turned into an excuse to buy things for someone last minute. Although it seems like everyone has a significant other in their life, it also seems that nobody has one as well. And since everyone is single on Valentine's Day, what do these nobodies do when everyone else has a partner? How does everyone deal with the fact that they're all alone and everyone else isn't?
So what I do on Valentine's Day, because I'm very single, is I spend time with my mom. Me and my mom go out, we go get dinner. I get her flowers.
That's very nice of you, Caden.
Because I love my mom.
Is your mom single too?
She is. She
really?
is. Yes.
Really?
So, come on now. So spend time with my mom. I get her flowers because she is my Valentine.
That's nice. So what I do, a very single man in the Warwick Valley High School, what I do on Valentine's Day usually is that kid over there, I play Fortnite with him all day. Me, him, Ryan Morales, and Amir, we're kind of cracked at Fortnite. We get tons of dubs, but yeah, that's what I do when I don't have a girlfriend on Valentine's Day.
If I'm being honest, the only thing I do on Valentine's Day is scroll through my Snapchat and watch sad videos of people who do have girlfriends on Valentine's Day. And it makes me really sad, so I kind of just sit in my room and cry.
I would like to add one point. So my friend here, Luke, he mentioned that he plays Fortnite on Valentine's Day.
And Heyday.
Luke,
I would like to formally ask you if I can join your Crank 90 squad instead of getting my mom flowers.
Caden, I hereby accept your offer to join our squad. Mike, is this okay with you?
Yeah.
Okay. Welcome to the club. You're welcome. You can join.
I don't play Fortnite.
Alright, well, usually on Valentine's Day, I run up duos with the boys.
Really hard being alone, cry myself to sleep.
You play duos with me?
I will.
Basically, I'm just hanging out with my family, give them a couple presents, and then afterwards, hop on Warzone with the boys, wish them happy Valentine's Day. That's really it.
So usually, I'm just in my room watching YouTube, because I don't get Valentine's. And at some point throughout the day, my mom comes in with chocolate and a Valentine's Day card. So I guess she's I don't know, but she gives me things, so.
What I do on Valentine's Day, I buy myself a box of chocolates and I eat them.
So typically every Valentine's Day, very early in the morning, we'll do a little scavenger hunt. My whole family will hide gifts. Some years, one person will do it for the other person, and we'll just flip-flop every year, but it's usually fun, and we usually get up early, but it's definitely worth it.
So something that we've always done is my mom will get me and my brother little boxes of candy, but mainly I'd probably just hang out with my friends and do something fun like that, because you can still love your friends, and I'd say you could celebrate the holiday in that way too.
Some choose to treat it as any other day, but there are some that try to beat the other lonely people by finding themselves in a relationship, which made me wonder, how do dating coaches handle the influx, and why are most of these people lonely? You get more customers on Valentine's Day, yes or no?
No. I get customers all year round. We'll tell you when I do see a peak. Usually in the spring, when summer's coming and people are like, ooh, it's a new beginning and awakening, and people are like, the summer's coming, I want to have someone to do things with. So that's typically when I see people come to me. There's like a spike. And then in the fall, when they're saying, oh my goodness, the holidays are coming, I really want someone to spend the holidays with.
Why do you think most people are lonely?
There's a lot of factors, right? Since the pandemic hit, more people are isolated. Through my coaching, I realized that there are so many people out there who are tied to their phones that they don't have an opportunity to look up and look around and see who they can connect with. And I think if people were to stop and look up and connect with people and actually share conversation, experiences, laughter, that's how a connection is really made and really grown.
Do you think anyone can find love?
Absolutely, yes, without a doubt. There's an old saying, there's a lid for every pot, meaning there's always someone out there for you. I believe, like anything in life, if you really want to find someone, you have to make it a priority. You have to do the work. If you want a job or you want to get into college, you can't just go, well, if it's meant to be, it's going to happen. That's not how it works. A lot of times people don't have communication modeled for them, healthy communication. That's something people need to learn. Same when it comes to dating and meeting someone.
And for you, what is your favorite romantic film?
This is going to really tell my age. I love the movie Notting Hill, and it's with Julia Roberts, and I think it's Hugh Grant. It is my favorite. I watch it a million times and still cry at the end because it's so sweet.
Whether you're lonely or cuddling with your girl right now, at least you have WVTV here to make you smile. We are sending all of our love through your screen, right into your heart. This is Connor Regan, signing off.
WVTV loves our viewers so much, but we'll be back right after this quick break.
When you think of a canine dog, the first dog you probably thought of is a German Shepherd. But do you know there's other breeds? Yeah, this consists of Belgian Manuals with a stunning scent, Bloodhounds with their toughness, independence, and a scent as well, and the Dutch Shepherds with their focus and their protective instincts. Well, do you ever wonder what happens to these dogs when retirement starts knocking on the door? Well, let's just say someone calls himself the World Dog Foundation had that such thought. The World Dog Foundation helps transfer canines from a work environment into a peaceful life. Some of these veteran dogs may have a bite history that render them unadaptable, but many of these methods will try to help those canine dogs to heal. But if those methods don't work in the ball court, have no fear. They keep those dogs as one of their own and let them carry on. But if you have your best friend right beside you, either that being a cat or another dog, and you want their help, just donate to the Warrior Dog Foundation, link provided on screen. Now, if you're lonely and would love to have a ride and die buddy, please plan to adopt and unite with your lost best friend.
During this time of year, it can be freezing cold outside. That's why we can use something that can warm us up for the day.
With the weather getting colder, we all need to dress warmer for this winter. However, for some people, they need something else to get them through the freezing cold. Coffee is one of those things that is essential to everyone's morning. But where do the beans that make the magic come from?
So where does coffee come from? Coffee comes from all over the world, grown at high elevations near the equator. And so we source organic coffees, and we source coffees from the 4 major regions, which are going to be the Africa, Southeast Asia, Central America, and South America.
Now that we know where the coffee beans come from, how would someone be able to tell the difference between a good bean and a bad bean?
The easiest way to figure out the difference between good beans and bad beans when we're sourcing beans is through a visual inspection. We'll go and find that beans that don't look like the others and the type of bean that we're evaluating at that time. We can determine if it's in a different shade or if it's got a definite, like a twisted look to it or something.
When brewing your cup of coffee, it's important to know if the bean is good or not. With that, how would you roast a bean?
To roast coffee beans, we have to apply heat. The short and simple of it is we got to apply heat to the coffee beans.
We can tell a good bean from a bad bean and know how to roast beans. Now, how do we create the perfect cup of coffee?
How to make a great cup of coffee. First, you start off with freshly roasted, quality coffee beans. You grind them appropriately based on your brewing method, and then you ensure you're actually using what you have at your house to make your coffee.
With your delicious and warm cup of coffee in your hand, you can start your day with a nice boost of energy and to stay warm in the cold. For WVTV, I'm Erin Miller.
Coffee is something that can really help you when you need a boost of energy and when you need to stay warm. It can also just be a nice drink that you can enjoy. Like every other town in America, Warwick Street is packed with pizza places. No one's complaining about the greasy goodness of a hot slice. What if you can either enter more redefined dimension of Italian cuisine?
There are about 20 restaurants in downtown Warwick, but there is one restaurant in particular that happens to be getting a lot of attention. Why is Grappa so popular?
I believe in it, first off, is for having an amazing staff. Grateful for them. We work together as a team. That's why we have the slogan, teamwork makes the dream work. I myself and my partner, we always here involved, whether I'm either in the kitchen cooking or in the front with my partner and my staff. So we work together very well. We help each other, and we pretty much can create dishes as we speak, as we go, where customers say, oh, you know, I was here a week ago, a month ago, we had this dish. Can we have it again? Can we make it this one? Gluten-free. All kind of allergic reaction now these days. So we try to pretty much not say no unless we don't have the ingredients. But other than that, we pretty much accommodate as much as we can possibly do.
We already know how the public feels about Grappa, but how is the environment on the inside?
It can be very fast-paced and stressful, but we do our best to get along with each other. And over time, you get to meet with different people of different ages in a restaurant from all different backgrounds, so you get to learn a lot about other people.
Well, if you come to visit us, you're gonna have a lot fun in here. It's very fun to work in here. We have a great staff in here. We also we work as a friends. Like, this is like a family in here. It's like if you see someone in here doing something, we try to help each other. We communicate to each other, but it's very fun to work here.
The work environment is very friendly and very welcoming. Pretty much everybody I work with here has made me feel like pretty much like I'm family to them. Like a lot of the workers here, like Leah, Rennick, Chrissy, and Tiana, have made me feel like at home. And I've actually built like really big relationships with a lot of the workers here, especially with my bosses, Nick and Tony. And so I don't think I'd ever have a better job opportunity than this one.
It's nice to see just how welcoming the environment is inside as it is outside. For WVTV, this is Ariana Cruz.
Grappa seems the place to go if you're looking to impress someone. Its elegant interior and mouth-watering food is sure to leave you elevated above the typical restaurant experience. You should make a reservation as quick as we cut to break.
Have you ever wanted to go somewhere with a fantastic, welcoming atmosphere and a must-visit in Warwick? Halligan's Public House is the best place for you and the whole family. At Halligan's, the list of expectations are set since they have high-quality food and drinks. Some of the highlights include the country burger, the French onion soup, as well as plenty more mouth-watering dishes.
The tacos here are the most amazing tacos ever.
You can't have high-quality food without an amazing staff. The staff works hard to please the customers, and trust me, they do an excellent job at it, making high-quality drinks.
I like a double Jameson with ginger ale.
With the stellar service and top-notch food, it is complete with a welcoming, family-friendly atmosphere. But on Friday nights after dark, the doors are open for great music and drinks for adults. Halligan's Public House, your home away from home, located at 22 West Street in Warwick, New York.
The pandemic has caused us a lot to stay home more. Some of us have to take a step back and start to play games that we don't need screens anymore for.
The continuation of the cold wintry months as well as the COVID-19 pandemic have kept people indoors. During this time, people have developed new indoor hobbies and activities. One of my new favorite indoor hobbies includes board games. Although they may seem outdated, I have found some hidden gems that I'd like to share. Firstly, we have Scrabble. Scrabble is a word game that relies on creativity through the use of word combination and linkage. I thoroughly enjoy the luck aspect of the game. The choosing of random letters each round can quickly turn a game on its sides. Next, we have a lesser known game called Blank Slate. Blank Slate's another word game, but contrary to Scrabble, it emphasizes word association and chemistry with other group members. A phrase is chosen from a card, and each player has to use a word to complete the phrase. If multiple players have the same answer, they receive points. Once a certain number of points is reached, that player will win. This game focuses on trust of your fellow players rather than raw IQ and verbiage. I hope you go and try some of these games out during these frigid times, and don't forget to share it with your friends or family. This is WVTV, and I'm Sean Smith.
Who would have thought that board games could solve boredom? Whether you're spending the week with your partner, getting candy, food, or coffee, we hope you're also watching WTVV as well.
Dear young people,
don't vote.
Don't vote.
Everything's fine the way it is.
Did you know that 18 to 21-year-olds have only had the right to vote since 1971 during the Vietnam War? Did you know that in 2022, 18 to 30-year-olds will be the largest and most diverse voting bloc? Unfortunately, we are letting others decide our future. Since the 1980s, young voter turnout for presidential elections has been below 50%. For midterms, it's lower at 20%. Imagine the difference we could make if we all showed up. Just one day, once a year. What matters to you? Do you have something that you think will make the world a better place?
Tell them what's bugging you. Tell them to get lost. Tell them what you believe. Speak your mind and vote. It ain't illegal yet.
Not sure where to start? Go to rockthevote.org and be the change you want to see.